Yeah!
The Boneyard is brought to you by
Hey now, I'm Ashley and you're watching The Boneyard.
So I drove my life away today. I've headed up north. I'm in Rycroft right now, and from here on I head straight west. I'm heading to a great spot, meeting Blake and Scott there, and maybe Jonathan. They're going to help me out and camera and call for me, and hopefully I can get a big old herd bull down on the ground.
Let's see Blake's big bulls.
It's my first morning up here in the Peace region, Saddle Hills. I've been to 3 different spots that was sort of pointed out to me, and I have got no response. Chilly this morning. This year has been different for me because I've been going to new places. People tell me, yeah, we'll come here, and there's lots of this, and it's gonna be so easy, and they're all over. 3 times now this year I've gone out of my comfort zone to explore new areas and hunt different terrain, and have come up with, and I mean, no, I was close, and Saskatchewan I had 1 buck that I might have taken, but I have yet to hear a bugle this year, and I've been to 3 different areas, and I'm starting to get off, really.
Could you see that? I think his bottom lip was starting to quiver. Wah!
I think he needs a hug from Richard.
I think he needs a soother. A little sucky.
I have a job to do, and my passion isn't being fed right now. But all I need is to hear 1 bugle that they're here. I just need them to answer, and I'll be sprinting towards it to get some adrenaline pumping. There is a wallow back here. I'm gonna go find it. I don't care. I'm solo. I've got a camera. It's supposed to rain all day today. My luck. But it's cool. And I believe.
Blake's big bulls.
I believe that if I don't get an elk this trip, I'm gonna be kicking someone's. It's the second morning of my hunt. Again, I'm solo.
Morning, solo? I thought someone invited Jason up there to hunt, and his name's Blakey Pooh.
So, Blake is back with me today. We've actually found a real spot that is second to none. There's fresh scat everywhere, rubs, like tons. It's like a freeway up in this certain part. They're bedding up top, and then they come down into the bottom of the valley to get their water. So I'm gonna try some real subtle cow calls and see if I can entice a bull to come in.
This segment is brought to you by Cam Clark Ford, located on the west side of Gasoline Alley, Red Deer, Alberta.
Hi, I'm Ashley, and you're watching The Boneyard.
It's the following morning. Last night was absolutely fantastic. We got into the herd. We were actually surrounded for about a couple hours as we moved with the herd. There was 4 or 5 satellite bulls, and then there was the big boy. We didn't quite see him, but we were within 60, 70 yards, and he was a screamer. So today we're heading straight back up there. We're hoping they have to drink, so they're using this little trail that is just like a highway. So this morning we're going to head back in. It's the last day that I have Blake here, so I got to get it done today, or my chances diminish quite a bit. But I was really happy to hear him calling again, locating. It's going to be a great day. One way or the other, I'm walking out of here with a bull.
Well, so much for
Blake's Big Bulls.
They gave it a good try, but that's why it's called hunting and not killing. Unlike me, Jason has friends, and one of those friends is Lars Larson, Freeman River Adventures. Yeah!
Made it into the center of the island. Now this island's probably about 3 miles long, and we're finding a ton of sign now. It's getting close to dark. Brian, my cameraman, and I, we've really pushed a lot of bush, and the deadfall was just atrocious. But I know we're bound to run into some moose sooner or later. So tomorrow we'll be at it again. It's the next morning. We've decided to head on down south of where we were hunting yesterday, and there's a real good chunk of trees here bordering, it's all crown land bordering the Athabasca River. So Ryan and I, we just got dropped off. We're going to head in and skirt the riverbank and do some calling as we go.
Don't touch that remote. The Boneyard. We'll be right back. Hi, I'm Ashley, and you're watching The Boneyard.
He's down 62 yards. Goes down. Did that just happen? I can't even say I have bad luck, I just don't have luck. But that was well planned and executed. You know how that story goes, it was the last 10 minutes of the last evening of the last day of the hunt. Well, that happened for me tonight. You know, we held fast and kept plugging away, and we walked a lot of bush, and last night we didn't even make it to where that last bull was. We found this bull standing on the riverbank, and we circled around. Lars went in behind, did a couple calls. That moose came right out of the willows down into that little clearing, and I hammered him at 62 yards. And he's gonna be really good eating, I'll tell you that much. But I'm telling you, my drought is over. I think I might be getting some good luck now. I hope so.
Freeman River Adventures on the Athabasca River. We got her done the last evening, and I wasn't here very long, let me tell you. Thanks, Lars. I really appreciate that. That was a hell of a lot of fun. People don't get to experience the riverboat and hunting very often, and I'll tell you, it is a wonderful way to get out there where people can't. So I just, you know, this, I think, is the end of a lot of no luck for me, and I think everything's going to be on an uphill swing. I sure hope so. Thanks for watching, everybody. Remember, the Boneyard, Wild TV.
It ain't easy being the superstar, people, and I think in 4 or 5 years, you know, if I keep working on Jason, he might get there. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and remember, if it runs on 4 legs, we will kill it. I say that with peace and love. Peace and love.
This is my first bull moose with my bow. The Black Eagle arrows, they really did a great job for me. Thank you, Randy. I just have to thank my cameraman, Randy, and Lars Larson with Freeman River Adventures for the use of his boat. Thank my cameraman, Randy, and